Hey y'all! So today we are going to do a sketchbook tour. This is my sketchbook. I titled this one Pink Passion. It is my, I guess, second official sketchbook, but it's the first of like this size where I was like trying to be all like official and stuff. So anyway, the cover is really simple. I painted it pink. I tried to do like an ombre thing. I don't remember if it worked or not. These are all stickers from my actual sticker collection. This is my little official sticker here. So cute. And I tried to do like some bubbles. There used to be like pearls and rhinestones everywhere that there are bubbles, and they have since come off. But anyway, let's get into the actual sketchbook. So I'm going to call this my struggle book, okay? Because I did not really know how to make a welcome page, but I started this on November 7th, 2023, and it has taken me 2 years to complete this, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, I remember this was a do it in your style challenge, and I started this all the way back in November 23. This sketchbook is Ohuhu brand, but it is not the one that is like made for alcohol markers. So unfortunately, I'm not able to like color on the backs of pages because of course it'll bleed. I remember this was like a really cheap set of alcohol markers that I was testing out. Didn't love them, but you know, the picture is decent. This, I can tell at the beginning of this sketchbook that I didn't really have a style. I think I was going to do like a figure study, but that didn't happen. This was a page that I was sketching out to do this page. This is Sprinkles. She is my OC. I think she's kind of like the first OC that I created. Until I actually like wrote down her color numbers, she almost is like different in every picture that I've done of her. But these are her signature stripy rainbow socks. And I thought these pajamas were so cute. I gave it ruffles because she has ruffles in her original outfit. She has a gummy bear phone, which I think is so cute. I don't typically like drawing scenes and stuff. So the fact that I took the time to put like her bed and comforter and all that, this is a lot for me. Okay. Because your girl don't usually do all that. I think this is another draw this in your style. I wish I had put the name of the person, because I'd have to like go on Pinterest or something to find it. But that was really cute. Again, I can tell by the faces that that was when I was trying to still figure out my style. And then this was something my daughter told me to try. It's just like we made blobs and then we turned the blobs into pictures. Some of them are very scary and very questionable, but this was actually kind of fun. This is actually something I started, never finished, and then my daughter actually colored it in. So that's that. I was gonna draw a picture and then I just didn't. This is the beginning of my Zodiac series. I started this in 2024 in like December, I think, or January. So this is Capricorn. And then this is Aquarius. I'm really proud of these. This is Pisces. Pisces is literally one of my favorites. I love just like her positioning and her coloring. Her eyes are gorgeous. This is one of my favorites out of the series. This is Aries. I kind of feel bad because I was going for like trying to make it kind of monochrome. And I think she ended up looking kind of devilish. So I'm sorry for that, but yeah. I love her background though. Like her background is probably one of my favorites. This is Taurus. This is actually one of the most recent ones that I've done. This is my sign, and I was really disappointed in the full-length video because I didn't record most of the coloring. This is Gemini. I can kind of tell, like, when I'm looking at the pictures, which ones I did earlier versus later. This one was actually really difficult. I was trying to find a way to do, like, twins, but it's actually the same person because she's supposed to be looking in, like, a mirror or something. Because Geminis are the same person, but two different, what did they say, personality types or something. So, that was that. I like the colors on them, though. This is actually the final one that I did. This is Cancer. I think this one came out cute. I was pretty proud of that one. This one to me though, honestly has like a very painterly style, which is kind of interesting because most of them don't have that. This is Leo. She was very much a struggle, but this is the only one that I think I actually used acrylic markers along with alcohols, which is where you can see like that heavy sheen on the page. This girl had a whole face transplant. At the end of the video, if you get to the end, I'll show y'all the scariness that she went through because it was actually frightening. This was Virgo. She was a lot of fun as well. I love her eyes. There's an actress that she reminds me of. I can't think of her name. She's like a model actress. I think her name was Ava something. But that's not who I was thinking about when I drew her. But when she got done, that's who she kind of reminded me of. This is Libra. I think she was one of the first ones where I started kind of trying to think of my style. And I think, is she the first one that has pupils? No. Okay, they all have pupils. But I used to never do pupils. I really like her eyes as well. I used to never do pupils, and then I actually became not afraid to do pupils now. This was Scorpio. I really like her colors. She's like, her colors are really fun. And I like her background too. I like the like dark to light kind of ombre effect. She wasn't like my favorite as far as skill level, but I do think she's cute. This is one of my favorites. This is Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Like, drawing, I don't know if I said it in the video that I actually like did her in. Drawing teeth, like smiles, has always been really difficult for me. Drawing teeth has been difficult for me, but I was really pleasantly surprised at how well she came out. Like, she feels very lifelike. I really like her. Oh, this is my guy. This is my attempt to draw a man. And while he is nice, he kind of has a Giga Chad chin. He's cute, but he does have a very massive, like, lower face. I struggle sometimes with, like, especially men. I feel like I make their faces way too long, and then it just ends up being way too much face. But for me to, like, never draw men, I think this is a good attempt at a man. Okay. So I don't even know. I think this was going to be me trying some acrylic markers, and the coloring came out so terrible that I like didn't do anything else with it. But then later on I came with like this marker that wasn't working and did like this hideous face. My daughter said this thing will give you nightmares. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. This was one time trying to do like some figure challenges. We took 5 minutes to draw a running person, 10 minutes to draw a sitting person. This was me trying out acrylic markers for the first time. And like, I never do scenes and stuff. So I was I did this on a live. Yeah, it's just whatever. I have a lot of pages like this that I started doing something. I had an idea to do, I don't know, it was going to be like different colors and stuff, and I got really bored with it very fast. This page is kind of scary too. Okay, so sorry, I keep hitting the markers back here. I realize now that me personally, I like using acrylic markers in combination with alcohol markers. She is scary a little bit to me. I tried to like soften her with like colored pencils and stuff. Her eyes look like she's staring into my soul. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is so cute. These actually are so out of order. I remember I did this one like way before some of these others. I don't know why I used to skip around so much, but I really, really like this style. It's kind of like a chibi style. And I love these colors. I like filled up almost the entire page with her face, which is actually very commendable. I love this color scheme, like the seafoam with the lavender with that pink. So cute. And then I think this was, I tried out 2 different kinds of markers. I really wish I had written on there what kinds it was. I want to say maybe Ohuhu or King Art versus Creative Expert or something. Whatever one this is, I can tell it's either cheaper or the markers were dying because it's definitely not lasting. I love how glossy their lips are. I don't know why I don't do that more. Ooh, okay. I like this page actually. Let's see if I can show this really well. Is there a way to do it? Oh, I'm being so slow. Okay, because I'm looking at what I'm doing on the... I'll have a second screen that I'm looking at. This was me doing like figure and fabric study. I think I was doing like fabric or texture study, which I don't do studies very often. And this was fun actually. I remember kind of, I was like watching TV or something while doing it. Because I want to be better at fabrics. And I think I'm getting better as time goes on, but this was a lot of fun. I hardly ever put this much effort into a page, so that was actually surprising. I think this is when I got those Arteza line art pens that actually they have like a tip that allows you to do thick and thin, so I just was trying out all the colors. This page was a whole lot of fun because I was attempting to do try different ways of making hair look textured. I really like hers. She kind of looks like me, which is funny because I wasn't looking at a picture of myself, but I really like how their hair came out. And I don't normally actually do sketching like this. This was me attempting to do profiles, I think, or try to make the person look like, what would they look from the front versus the side. This was like just a quick something. I don't know if I accomplished it. This is Fruitasia and this is Sprinkles. I have a feeling, okay, this is what I struggle with, y'all. From the side, I feel like, okay, first of all, the perspective and stuff is wrong, but also she looks so old. They both be looking so old from the side. I gotta look at how kids look from the side versus adults. Oh, this was me watching the Super Bowl. I actually really wasn't watching the Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl 58. I don't remember what year this is. Football fans, y'all would know. But while other people were watching the Super Bowl, I was sitting there and drawing. And I actually really like this page. I was using some pens that I think I got from Five Below. I'm really proud of this because I don't normally do this kind of stuff. And I was attempting a cartoon style. I remember what it was now. Which I need to just practice doing the same thing over and over again. But this is a good page. I'm actually proud of this one. This is where I tried it again with the profile thing. And this is the first time I realized that when you draw people from the side, okay, you see how their eyes are literally okay, this is when I realized oh, the eyes actually should sit back in the face. Oh goodness. I think this is supposed to be the same person 3 times. And then this is supposed to be the same person. These I was trying to make them look younger, and I think these 4 definitely look younger. So I was growing right here. This is another page I actually really like. I think I was watching a likelihood video when I was sketching this out. And then this, I'm not even going to say the artist that I was trying to kind of mimic their style because it does not look at all like it. It looks like a Bratz. And then I don't think this was anybody's style. I just did that. But this is actually, I might have to do this a lot more, like sketching with pens and it's like felt tip pens, I think. This is just a random, probably testing out some markers again. This was my Valentine's girl. I love, love, love her shoes. Oh, I love her shoes. And I'm really proud of the balloons. I think the balloons look really good. Again, profiles, just not good at. And I tried to like add some things afterwards. I should have left her alone at the beginning because some of the things that I put on at the end, I don't like. I like the idea of her. I probably should redraw her, but better. Let's see. This is Fruitasia. It's my first time drawing her. This is my second OC. She is the best friend of Sprinkles. I really like her colors and stuff. And then, okay, so while I really like this page, as far as like, I like that I put a lot of effort into it, but the perspective, looking back at it, they look a little awkward. Like things don't line up well. But I was trying this pose. I was trying to draw my characters in this certain pose, and like the highlights and stuff, like it's a great picture, just not super proud of what they actually look like. But this is a whole year ago. I'm realizing that now. Love, love, love this page. This took so long because after I drew her, I remember this ground. I was trying to do like a checkered thing, and I start messing up with the colors, and I end up going back over it with chalk pen or something. But it actually made it like super pastel. I don't like the street, but I love like the window shop or whatever. And the fact that I did all this, like I do not do backgrounds. I don't do that kind of stuff, is so tedious to me. But I think I did a really good job on that. And I love like the texture on her outfit and stuff. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that because that actually looks really good. I'm really proud of this page. This is Sprinkles' alternate outfit. She has sprinkles on her shirt. Oh, she's so cute. I love it. Okay, this was a Draw This in Your Style. I cannot think. Cyber Love, I think is the girl's name. Cyber Love or something. This is one of my favorite pictures in this book. It pushed me in other ways. Like I love the style of her hair. I just love everything about this. This is one of my favorite pages. I love her lips. This came out really, really good. I love this page. Let's go to the other side. This was me trying to draw actual people that like are real people and try to make it look like them. I don't know if it really does. It's the McClure twins, in case you didn't know. I found there was like a picture of them on Pinterest, which is why I drew them. I think it's a really good picture. I just don't know if it fully looks like them. I have a really hard time making people look like the actual people. But overall, I really love this page. I think I did a good job. This was me doing, the funny thing is I started this and then I took I literally just finished this part probably like this year, but I probably started this like 2 years ago, or at least a year ago. But it was supposed to be like drawing your OC in different styles. This is like my style mostly. It's supposed to be Disney Pixar. It doesn't really look Disney. This was going to be Dora the Explorer, which I never colored in. Powerpuff Girls, and then Simpsons. But I think it's a cute page. It's just fun. Let's see. I don't really know what possessed me to do this in this way, but this was a Draw This in Your Style. I think I was just being lazy. Okay, this had the potential to be such a cute picture. But I was being lazy and I didn't go get the actual colors for Sprinkles, and I tried to use an acrylic marker instead, and it started like smearing. I've realized that putting trying to draw alcohol marker on top of acrylic marker never works. It always does this really bad smudgy, smeary thing. I use a lot of acrylic markers on her and it worked. But I also use alcohol marker on her. So this had the potential to be a really cute picture, but sadly, it just went way wrong. This was me trying to draw men. And believe it or not, I did these sketches way before I drew that man, I think. But the only one that looks decent on this page is like him. His head is so funny. Oh, I don't know what was going on. I realized this day, I was like, ooh, I do not draw men very often. Okay, love this. Love this. I love just like the fact that I did this with pencil and then like went back over with details. The fact that I did all these details, because your girl don't be doing these. Her hair, ooh, her hair. I love her hair. This is really cute. I was just trying to like see how I could do with like shading and stuff using only pencil, because I don't typically like do a lot of detail with pencil. Now that was cute. Oh, I think this was around Christmas, and I think I was using, these feel like acrylic markers. Holly Jingle. She was so cute that I drew her again on the back. She's like absolutely adorable, but this time I did her in alcohol markers. You know what? I just decided she is going to be the third friend of Sprinkles and Fruitasia, except she's like the Christmas character. She's actually really cute. I like her a lot. Okay, super proud of this page because I don't do this kind of stuff. But like, I usually don't have the patience to do this kind of stuff. And I can tell you what inspired this page. I'm part of a Facebook coloring group, and they be doing all kind of techniques and effects and stuff. And so I decided to try to do one. And then I can't believe I actually finished the whole thing because I really get bored with this kind of stuff. My ADHD be like, ain't nobody got time for that. But overall, I think it came out kind of cute. The shine on this one didn't work, but everything else looks good. The water effect, I'm very proud of. Let's see. I think that was just me testing out some acrylics. Okay, this is me. I think I used acrylics and colored pencil. My daughter and I actually did a challenge. I don't remember. I think we actually did look at a picture and drew it in our own styles. I really like how this one came out, especially considering that I did use acrylics only, and I typically don't like only using acrylics. I think that came out good. This was the, we tried to do two in one night. This one, she was so bad, I put a mask over her face. Very ashamed of this page. But this, using acrylics allowed me to be able to actually color on the second page. This was me testing out Arteza versus Creative Expert to see like how well they blend and stuff. And honestly, like, I don't know if y'all can see from this page, like, besides the fact that Creative Expert just sometimes doesn't have like a good range of actual skin tones, like, honestly, there's not a whole lot of difference, like shading, blending, shine wise. They just have not the greatest colors for skin tones. But I like this page. I love drawing eyes. I was trying to draw eyes in like different shapes and stuff. I think I actually did pretty good on that page. That looks like something my daughter did. This is also something my daughter did. This was me swatching out those Creative Experts. That's her style, kind of. That's just a janky page of coloring some. This was so funny. Okay. Don't love how she came out, but the fact that I did a whole page with scenery, I'm telling you, anytime I do scenery included, it's crazy. This was me using the Arteza, it's like the tropical set. And they're good markers. This is a little streakier than usual. I don't think I blended as well as I normally do, but it was still, I think it's still a really pretty picture. Oh, this was so fun. This was a Draw This in Your Style. I can't remember the artist's name. Found it on Pinterest, but it was so cute to me. And just super fun. I actually did, oh, this is probably Arteza versus Ohuhu. And I feel like this side is probably Arteza and this side is Ohuhu. Or vice versa. Artezas, I think, were paler. But anyway, that was really cute. This was me attempting a prompt. My daughter, she does prompts a lot. I don't. I really like the detail on this, though. So the prompt is, the girl works at a daycare, but her dream is to be a rock star. And so, you know, she's got like little, I don't think those are bantu knots. They're like puffballs. And like she has like this goth look, but she works at Little Bee's daycare. Of course, she's like torn up her shirt and stuff. This is her uniform shirt. She is wildly inappropriate to be at daycare. But like she has on fishnets under her, they're supposed to wear khaki pants and like these t-shirts. She has on these horribly ripped jeans, and then she put fishnets underneath, so like she's not showing skin. She's thinking about like writing songs or something, holding the baby. The baby stinks. The baby's literally like, can you just change me? In her makeup bag, she has like makeup stuff, but then she also has like a baby, what do you call those little fruit pouches? And then My Life Consists of Poop is the song that she's writing. And Baby It's Not Okay is also a song she's writing. The other song is If I Were a Baby. It has like food, like all kind of smears all over her music. I thought this was so cute. And the amount of detail that I put into this was so fun. This was another prompt that I didn't finish because it was a lot. The cute idea. She's an heiress who has to work as a barista at her family's coffee shop in order to earn her inheritance. And so she's like really cute. She's definitely unhappy, but I think she's adorable. And I put a lot of details into it, which is why the rest of the storyboard did not come out, because I was just like, after I did this, and then I tried to do her in like a different style and outfit, but to me, it just looks like a different person. So, and then her friend was a whole struggle, so I gave up on this. This was a Pinterest. I quickly figured out that these were AI pictures. But Pinterest has a ton of like AI reference pictures. This one, it was really cute. I like how she turned out. I like the colors and stuff. I feel like I put a whole lot of detail like in her hair and everything. Very proud of this. I took some time with this. This was another one of those AI pictures. After like the second one is when I think I might have, or I probably realized it was AI by the time I drew it, but I still like how it turned out. I put a lot of detail into this, which I don't normally do. This was me saying that I was going to draw something other than people. I was like, oh, I'm going to draw flowers. Yeah, no, it was way too much time and energy. This was fun. I was trying out facial expressions. This is, it was a picture of Brenda Song. I don't think it necessarily looks like her, but the facial expression was fun. And then I actually, do you see me? Like I put the colors that I use. I actually did something other than just a face. This was me really pushing myself to do something other than people, because that's all I draw. This one was cute. The colors and stuff, like the shading, I really think these came out cute, but you know, yeah. That's just right. Oh, this was swatching markers again. This was the precursor to this page. Yeah, I really told myself, I was like, in my mind, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do this whole background in brick. And this is literally all I got, because there was so much detail, and I was like, ain't nobody got time. But this is such a cute picture. This was like, I think a Pinterest outfit I saw. Okay, this, I am so proud of this. because I do not draw like rooms and scenes and stuff. That's just not the kind of person that I am. But I really pushed myself. I like used a ruler to try to get my lines like even and straight. This is actually a really pretty picture on Pinterest. However, I was trying to get this really soft, like pinky look. And I was using these pastels that ended up being very peachy. Like all the pinks ended up very peach. So don't love the colors necessarily because it was not what I was going for. But I think the fact that I put this, I literally did, there's nothing undone. Normally, my attention span would give up. I only wish that I had like made it look like light was shining down on this picture. But the fact that I actually did all of this is still insane. And I'm pretty sure looking back, I was like, this is probably an AI picture because Wyatt had two lights, the same kind of lights on the wall. But anyway, that's not important. I don't know what this is. We'll just move past it. Okay, so my daughter picked out 4 colors and I was supposed to draw. You know how you do the thing like certain words or whatever you pick, you have to draw something like that. This was supposed to be, I forgot what the prompt was, like a fantastic creature. And I don't, oh no, it was supposed to be like an otherworldly person. And when she saw it, she was like, what did you do? Why did you do that? And I was like, when I said otherworldly, I thought of aliens. It's so bad. I think she helped it. I think she did some of the highlights and shading because it was really terrible. Like, I don't know why her antennas look like hot dogs. I don't know if I did that because she's chunky. No offense. I'm chunky too, but whew, yeah, this is an interesting page. This is also another one. I don't know what was happening here. Sometimes I do stuff to be funny. Like, if I know it's turned out terrible, I just make it ultra terrible. Oh, this was inspired. I was going to do something so fun inspired by the I Love Hugh game. Yeah, it didn't work. This is a Draw This in Your Style. I don't remember the name of it either. But I think I used mostly like a really cheap alcohol marker and acrylics. It's kind of cool looking, actually. This was more facial expression studies. Okay, I really like this page. I think I posted this on TikTok and YouTube. The short of me coloring this in. I'm really proud of her. I think somebody named her, I think her name is Mia. Because I started drawing her on TikTok Live. She came out really good. I'm really proud of this. Because the amount of detail and stuff that I put into it. And then this is the final page. Oh, so I really wanted to do like, I wanted to try an effect, like when I'm in this coloring group, like I said, and they're always doing like glow effects or different kind of effects. So I wanted to do something like that. And then I ended up doing the rest of it monochromatic. I think it's really cute. It's not like my best work ever, but for this to be the last page, it's not bad. And then that's it. This is some idea. I didn't realize that this book had the little flappy thing in it too. But yeah, I've already started my next sketchbook, and thank you so much for watching. It is nice to look at this and see how much I've grown, because I definitely feel like I've come a ways from this book. I can see growth throughout it, but hopefully I'll get even better as I keep going. So thank you for watching, and definitely tell me what you thought. Do you see progress? Did I grow? If not, just say hi. You could say cat, rat, dog. Just say something, okay? But no, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.